Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to my channel, Mastering Power Within. So this video, I'm going to be mentioning about jealousy, okay? Jealousy, when we talk about jealousy within relationship, jealousy within friends, jealousy within colleagues, like workplace. So do you feel sometimes like in somehow when you're at school, you're doing really good, but you keep having drift? It's like someone behind you talking about you, or maybe they're doubting what you're doing, or maybe they know that how smart you are, so but they're talking up behind your back. So if you are like people like that, please stay with me. So I'm going to be sharing with you 3 tips that really can help you and can make you to see the reality of those people. So do you feel at workplace sometimes the colleagues that within the colleagues, they're pushing you so hard, they're talking behind your back, they're going to the manager, they're talking about you, even though you're showing them humble and everything, they keep doing every single day. I know how that feels. I remember back in days 2007, I was at workplace and I was really struggling because I'm a kind person, to be honest, and I love everybody to be, equally to feel love, to feel happy. I was too generous in that sense, and I was too much people pleaser, and I was pleasing every single person, and I was doing my job like full-heartedly. But at the same time, I was getting every single day those, I even thought one day I just sat down, I remember, in a corner, because this supervisor was keep coming back to me and doing the same thing every single day. No matter how I do my job, how I completely, cover him up, especially, work placement, you don't want to be kicked out. You have maybe 3 months, you have 6 months contract. And then they just like is labeling you, putting you in a small box, and they're just gonna make you, what, we're looking for you, like, if you make a mistake, or if the supervisor didn't like the way you do completely, that was out of humane. And I remember struggling, even crying in a corner, going to the, changing room. Every time that I look at him, I used to think, why is he hating me? Why can he not see what I'm doing for him? Especially the workplace was, the part of my duty was quite hard. It was especially during the daytime, and it was almost 12 hours. So then I remember explaining to him every single time, each time he's coming in, even extra, I was doing his job, but he wasn't satisfied. Still, he was like looking at me, talking behind my back, or saying something, until one day I just said, you know what, enough is enough. I cannot take this job, and I had to quit. But I've learned the hard way, guys. If it's today, I wouldn't quit my job. I wouldn't even bother him. I wouldn't even bother for him to, at least to pay attention what he's doing to me. Because when we take it personally, people, how they treat us, or how we would have think to be treated ourselves, this is how we look. Okay, let me rephrase this. How we treat ourselves, and we expecting other people to treat us. So at that time, I was already pleasing him. I was already showing him that he's the boss. I was showing him, everything. Even though, yes, is quite accurate. You have to look after your job. You have to be humble, be presentable. You have to do what you're supposed to do. But I was doing extra, and I remember that I wasn't respecting myself, and I wasn't even take into account I shouldn't do extra. I should do what I'm supposed to do. Okay, let's come back. So if you're someone like me, if you've been my situation, if you can relate to me, please, I need you to know, people, when they're jealous of you, they really look up to you. I'm gonna say it again, they really look up to you. They see you more than, like, that they really have insecurity. They don't like themselves. They see you're every single day. They can see, even sometimes it's like a mirror. They can see your future in somehow. They can see that how good are you. They can see that where you're going. They can see your potential, and then they will start having a doubt within themselves. They worry, like, what, every day they see you, they're going. It's like you're trying to pull off weight, or let's say you go to the gym, and then each time you make it higher, like 1 kilo, 2 kilo, 4 kilo, for them, when they see you, they're dropping 2 kilo down, and they become so heavy, especially their shoulder. They can't even see. If people, the characteristic that they have when they talk about people, look at them, they're not standing straight. completely. They don't stand straight. They're just like one of their neck this way is get used to it, that habit. Like, did you see that person? You know, do you think she was doing that? And this is how they do it. And sometimes you would think like however, I don't know. I can't mimic with them, but they got used to it and their neck is gone that way. So I don't mean that people that walk this way, but I'm telling you guys, they're completely different. But for you, you have to be aware. Their jealousy is something waking you up. Their jealousy is something that they can see in you. Don't fall on that trap. Don't fall on that trap to fight back. If you fight back, you're going to be the same level. So let's talk about the antidote, the cure. How can you heal? Because every day the negativity, to be honest, is not easy. When those people are jealous of you, every time they see you, you're growing. They see you are really, really growing faster. They see you how you're doing great, your stuff. They see you how proactive are you. They see you how you jumping every single day, the beauty of you, everything. So they can't take it. They remember, they're not doing anything to you, but they're putting extra weight on their shoulder. Each time they see you, they're going down. Each time even they go home, all they have to think is going to be about you. But it doesn't help them to grow. But let me give you antidote, because they're the one chose to be jealous. The antidote is you have to love them, because those people, they lack of love. They think everyone else love each other, but nobody loves them. So they try to, so hard to make us to know. There's even sometimes really angry. You know, when you see someone angry, they just want someone to hold them and someone love them back. So you have to love them back, and that also will help you to heal about what they're projecting on you. So number 2, what you could do, be humble, show them love, but at the same time, being humble, it doesn't mean that put your head down and then please them and then let them to walk over you. No, being humble means you know your standard, you know your value, you know your dignity, everything else, and your principles as a person. But at the same time, you're not associating with them. You're disassociating with the jealousy people. But at the same time, you're not doing a quote to anything. Every time they come to you, show them love and laugh with them. That's the number 2. Number 3, don't overlook. Don't overlook their jealousy. Don't translate. When you translate what they're saying about you, or when you're taking it home with you, or like, let's say you go home with your family and you're just sitting down in a dinner, you're supposed to talk about something great. You're supposed to talk about, what happened today, and everyone reconnecting with your family, which is the healthy way. But imagine you take that burden with you from work because of that person, what they say to you, or maybe they said to someone else, and then it's like a rumor is going around, the gossips, and the people will tell you, oh, he said something about you, or she said something about you, and you came home. You're just sitting down, or maybe you're just a family circle, or you're eating a dinner together, and you tell her, what, today my boss, my supervisor said this, or today this person that worked with me, they really, really humiliated me. They were, but this also is going to make you circle. You're going to create a bad habit from there, and that bad habit also have an own negativity. So in order for you to have the antidote, or to heal that burden that you heard from work, because you shouldn't enter with you at home. At the same time, you shouldn't take it personally. So in order for you not to take it personally, do not analyze, do not critically analyze about what they said about you, or overlook their action because of their own insecurity. The third one, just recognize that the insecurity, they have a low self-image, they're struggling, they're asking you for help. So sometimes get a leaflet, just to put it like, sometimes put on the table a leaflet. It's like a leaflet that talks about love yourself, talks about value yourself. So anyway, I'm going to end the video here. If you love it, and if you can, can relate this, what I was talking about, my story, please share with me your own story, and also the struggle that you had and how you came out. And if next time, if you want me to talk about another topic or related topic, you can leave it comments and I will get it from there. But in the meantime, thank you so much, and make sure you subscribe and also like and share, because it will benefit from other people. So for you, it's going to be charitable to share with other people. Thank you. Love. Peace. Assalamu alaikum.